You have that great job interview coming up. You've been working so hard to get this employer to pay attention to you. You've got on your power suit, your shoes are shined, your hair is perfect. You're ready to go. Why then do you have this nervous fluttering going on in your stomach? Why then are your palms all sweaty? Why do you have this sudden urge to go to the bathroom? When you prepare for a job interview, it's not only just the mechanics of it, but it's also the emotional aspect of what goes into a great job interview. Tonight we're going to learn 4 things. We're going to learn the 4 principles of answering any job interviewing question. We're also going to be learning how to deal with the nerves, particularly around those sensitive questions, like what's wrong with you? Why do you want to find a job? What's wrong with the job you have now? All of those will be addressed tonight. You'll also be learning how to position yourself to make more money, and we all want to do that. We'll also be talking about the 25 most frequently asked questions and how to answer them. So let's get started. 4 principles for answering any job interviewing question. First of all, there's thousands and thousands of job interviewing questions out there, and to prepare for all of them would be too daunting. So you're only going to get 4 rules. The first rule is never badmouth yourself or others or your previous employers. Never. And guess what? You're going to be asked to do just that. You may even get a job interviewer who says, "Oh, come on, you can tell me." Don't take the bait. Second principle, use all questions to showcase your areas of effectiveness. So if they ask you for what are your weaknesses, you get to turn that around and talk about your strengths. So showcase your areas of effectiveness. What are your skill sets? What are you good at? Tell us about your background. Principle number 3, this is the most difficult principle to follow. And that is never, never, never talk about money until there's a job offer. And it's always going to be asked in the screening interview. They're going to say, well, this position pays $30,000 a year. Is that okay with you? And you're going to say something that keeps the conversation going if and only if you're really interested in this position. Money drives our life in terms of what we want to accomplish, what we want to give to our community. And to position ourselves to make more money is a lot of fun. The last principle is don't assume that the question is appropriate or even worth answering. For instance, if a job interviewer asks you, well, tell me, are you a Republican or are you a Democrat? That has nothing to do with the job interview. Or if they say, well, how do you feel about abortion? It's like, yikes, what's that? And your job is to gently guide the conversation back to the task at hand, which is to evaluate if they're right for you and for them to evaluate if you're right for them.